everybody. It's our last project of the year. It's going to be Pablo Picasso. The supplies on the cart are going to be your flash drive with the PowerPoint presentation for the teachers to play on the smartboard or a laptop. You're going to have white scratch paper. You're going to have white 8.5 by 11, 110 pound cardstock. It's a little bit thicker. You're going to have assorted crayons. You're going to have the project blurbs, and you're going to have samples to show to students. This one's going to be a lot of coloring. We're going to be focusing on his profile work. So what the kids, here's one of the finished products, whereas you have your front profile, on this side of the paper, and then you have your side profile on this side of the paper, all while working into a self-portrait. It's a little bit hard to come up with, so rather than the cardstock, we only have so much of it, so I threw on 2 reams of just white scratch paper for the kids to play with the profile. It's just a basic coloring project, so it's not going to take them that long to do. So if they spend the time using the scratch paper first, they're going to want to try to figure out how they want to divide their paper, how they want to make the profile. And there's different ways of doing it. There's different ideas on the slideshow as well, because it doesn't have to be split directly down the middle. You can lean it towards one side, so you want to have the angle where you're looking straight like I am, and then maybe a slight angle or the full tilted profile, whichever one they want to do. And again, another idea with it is the eyes. So you have your eyes here looking straight, and then your eyes over here, kind of the profile of what my eye would look like. So it's not too complex for it to do. There's also black markers on the cart, so when the kids go through the scratch paper and do everything that they want to do, and they're confident in their profile design, because now they're just going to really color it in, so it's not going to take too long. So have them spend time coming up with something that they like. It doesn't have to be a profile of them. It doesn't have to be their own portrait. It can be anything. But you want them to think, like have them lean themselves straight, and then have them turn or turn to the other side, and notice that when you're looking that side, or have them look at the person next to them, they're not going to see their eyes directly looking at them, because now they're going to be tilted to the side or to this side or whichever side that they want to go with. Once they're done, if they want, especially with the lower grades, if they want to outline their pencil and marker, because a lot of his work are bright, vivid colors, and he had thicker outlines on his work, so pretty much if they use the marker and outline everything in black, all they have to do is go back and color it with the crayons. They just have to remember, you want to start with the lightest colors first, always. And you use black at the very, very end. And in this case, we're only going to use it to outline. They shouldn't think of coloring anything in with the black. We got tons of really cool colors, bright colors, different shades. So if they go around it in the black marker, or they don't even have to, they can do it at the end with the crayon. But for the younger kids, it makes a nice outline, and then all they have to do is go back and color it in using the lightest colors first, and then working their way out towards the darker ones. Make them think about that. When you take them out of the bags, you got to put them back in the bags the same way too. Yellows with the yellows, greens with the greens, blues with the blues, and black certainly by itself. They're oil crayons. They're soft. They smear. You don't want to if you put a blue in with the greens, it's going to mess up the crayon. So what you want to also have them do is color in the whole page if they can. Try not to have any white. Again, here's one of the samples. And the whole page is colored in. They're able to mix the color. We have different shades of everything, so if they want to make different colors for that, I'd encourage it. Just make sure that they fill in the whole page. That's really important. And when they're done, if they want to give it a deeper, bolder look, they can take the black crayon and do an outline where they did the markers. The color will go over it'll go right over the markers, so there's no trouble there. Not too many tips, other than just keeping the colors with the colors. And make sure you give them the scratch paper. There's going to be 2 different reams of paper on the cart. The yellow ream is the cardstock. It's almost as thick as a business card, so it'll be easy to tell them apart. The other scratch paper is just what you use in a printer. But let them make their circular face. Let them think about how they want the nose to come down. Let them think of different things. Have them take the time to think about it, not to rush through it. Some will get it immediately, some won't. It took me a couple times, but I'm not too artsy. But I did have to make a couple samples before I did a live one. And then again, just have them fill in the colors. It's a basic project. I think that it's going to be very colorful, very creative. We don't have to make them super tough to get great results. And again, have each class take 2 samples and stick them in the supply room. There is a shelf for the supplies on there. I mean, for the two best projects, I'm sorry. Go ahead and put those on there. And if there's any questions, again, you can go to the website for Grace Arts. It's www.desartnews.org. It's right below. You click on the download tab, and the password is Be Creative, all one word. There you'll find the link for the video, the tip sheet, the artist bio, and you can go through the PowerPoint, take a look. I have a printed copy of the PowerPoint with the notes, the tip sheet, the artist bio, everything that's on there, there's a printed copy of on the cart. Please make sure that it stays on the cart. We had some people that were missing the slideshow at the end with the notes, and that really, it really helps if you haven't had a lot of time to look through it, as each slide has a little note underneath it. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 on there just to make sure. So this is the last project of the year, so all the 6th grade parents moving on, we appreciate all your help. Thank you so much. It's going to stink to losing you guys. If you have any questions, you can email me. My email is below. If you have any questions about the scheduling, I also put Rachel's email below. Good luck, and I can't wait to see how it turns out.